So Monday Musing today, I'm going to talk about our energy field, also known as our aura. It's the energetic vibrational level that we give off and we create, which can be affected by how we feel physically, how we feel emotionally, how we feel mentally, and how we work spiritually. Everybody and every animal will give off this aura, will give off this energy field. And depending on how you cope, how you feel, will affect how big or how small their energy field actually is. So the human energy field is what we call the manifestation of universal energy that is all around us and that's involved with human life. It can be described as what we call that luminous body that surrounds and penetrates our physical body. So it's a three-dimensional, possibly egg-shaped energy field aura that completely envelops us in all directions, front, back, both sides, and generally extends out a little way, but we can have it pulled right in if we maybe don't feel very well, if we feel unsettled, if we feel worried, if we've got any fear, if we're panicked, then you do find that the aura tends to be pulled in a little bit more. If you feel happy and joyful and you're in a really good place, then your energy field and your aura tends to be pushed a long way out there, and find that it's given off the joy, it's given off the happiness that you feel and you want to connect and share with other people. By working with our aura and working with our energy fields, you can learn to pull your aura in and you can learn to push it out. On some of the workshops that I offer, we work with pendulums and we work with dowsing rods, and we do carry out exercises where we work on our auras by pulling them in and pushing them out. And it can be a really good thing if you tend to be an empath, if you're very sensitive to others' energies and how you feel, then it's a good thing to learn how to work with your aura so that you can pull it in when you need to, so that there's less negativity from others that can come into your actual field. So the function of our aura is it helps to give us energy, it helps to give us information from within the realms of the universe outside of us. But it's a case of learning when to protect yourself and when to work with things that you wish to work with. The further along your spiritual path that you go, you do tend to connect more, feel more, and possibly sense the different layers of the energy field, because there are many layers of the energy field, and we've got different ones that will connect with different purposes, will allow you to feel different things. Sometimes you can sense if there's a tear in one of the particular layers of the energy field, which can be an indication of something that might be affecting you in the here and now. So the first layer of the energy field is what we call the etheric one. If this particular one is not working as well as it should be, you might find the symptoms you're feeling is feeling ungrounded, you're tired, fearful, you might feel unwell. We then move on to the next level and layer of the energy field, and this one is the emotional body. And if this one's being an issue, you might find that you overreact to things a lot more. You might be over emotional over things that possibly you wouldn't be normally. And the next layer and the next body is the mental one. And if this isn't quite right, you can feel confused, you might have disrupted sleep patterns, you might find that you've got a very busy mind and you can't get any clarity of thought or direction of where you need to go. And the next one is the astral body. If this one's not feeling quite right, you might be unsettled, you might feel very disconnected from yourself, you might feel very disorientated. Then the next one is the causal body. And for this one, if things aren't quite right, you might feel paranoid, you might feel very insecure, you might have a fear of much that's going on around you and worries of what you've got to deal with. Then the next one that is an issue is the soul body, and this particular one can make you feel very disconnected from your higher self, from your inner self. It will stop that connection with the universal energy that is all around you, that divine energy that many of us do work with on our spiritual plane. And then the last body is the etheric one. And obviously this one being the last one is the one furthest away from your physical body. And it's where you can feel what we call that spiritual separation. It's a feeling of being lost when you might be on this energetic and spiritual path. It's a case of, I know where I need to go, I can't quite get there. So it could be an issue with the etheric body. So it's important to work on your energetic self as well as your physical self by creating a healthy and balanced energy field. It will help keep a healthy mind, body and soul.